Hey everyone, welcome to the Married to the Market podcast. I'm Camry Stoffel, wife, mom of 3, salon owner, and full-time realtor with Town Country Realtors.
And I am Chance Stoffel, husband, father, and mortgage lender with Motto Mortgage Preferred Partners. We are married to each other and we are kind of married to the market too.
Before we dive in, a quick disclaimer. This podcast is for content and educational purposes only. We're sharing stories, insights, and opinions from our experiences in the industry.
We also want to disclose that Town Country Realtors and Motto Mortgage Preferred Partners are partnered companies. And yes, we are legally married, just keeping everything transparent so we can stay compliant.
This podcast is where we get real about marriage, parenting, and real estate. The messy, exciting, sometimes overwhelming, but always meaningful parts of life. If you're building a home, a family, or a future, you're in the right place. Episode number 6.
That's right, Homework edition.
Yeah, we did our homework this time, and typically we're always kind of talking at you guys and not really talking to each other. So this week we have questions that we have answered separately, and we are going to reveal our answers to each other with you guys.
Yeah, typical man. I did not do my homework.
This guy's winging it.
I am aware of the questions though, so mentally I am prepared. Physically, I have nothing
to read off of. Okay. So the episode's questions are going to be around real estate and marriage and parenting, all of our core things for this podcast. So Let's go and get started.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Question number 1. We're in the real estate questions. 1. If you could give buyers just one piece of advice that would save them time, money, or stress, what would it be?
Okay. I think my biggest piece of advice would be to just not do it alone and to seek counsel and family, friends, trusted professionals. Go off referrals. Don't go off who pays for the most and leads and has billboards, Always get 3 estimates, whether it be, real estate agents, look in the 3, right? Form an opinion off of that. If you're doing a lender, look in the 3, right? At least 2, just to kind of compare what the other person's saying. But houses, I think, don't fall in love with the first one you look at. Always walk through 2 to 3 before you want to put an offer, unless you've looked at houses before. But for a first-time home buyer, I think it's easy to fall in love and then think that you got to have this house and you do everything possible to make that house work. But if you do that, you might have your blinders on and miss some things as well.
Mine was have the conversation ahead of time and know exactly what you're looking for. Because if it's a couple, they haven't had the conversation to each other exactly what they're looking for in a home. And so then we're looking at homes and, they're all different styles. And it's because the partners have different ideas of what they're wanting. And they're like, oh, this one loves this one, but this one loves this one. And they're completely different. Different price points, different styles, different locations. So I think knowing ahead of time, this is what we are looking for. This is what we are needing in a home. This is the location that we need to be in. I think that's really important.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Gonna save a bunch of time for you and them.
Yeah.
I mean, just knowing, having a clear vision of what you want. And if that property doesn't meet that, I mean, it's a pretty easy decision.
Yeah.
So
number 2, what's the number 1 thing you wish sellers knew before listing their home?
Number 1 thing I wish sellers knew before listing their home. I think there is a time that's better than other times to list your home. I mean, for example, we're in Ohio and home sales are down during the winter months. I mean, it sucks to move into a house when you got to shovel the sidewalk to get your furniture in. So I think realistically, listing your home in the springtime, which that's the trend around here. I mean,
that's like the hot time.
Yeah, March to August, it's hot and then it slows down. I think that's because of the weather.
Well, and like listing photos look so much better in the spring when like flowers are blooming.
Yeah, and you could actually see the pool that might be covered up.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's just a lot of things. I mean, I know like if it rains, we're just getting off topic a little bit, but if it rains, there's a better time to walk through a basement. If it's going to have water issues, you're going to notice that after it rains. If it's a drought, you're not going to notice rain, water in the basement. But
That's true.
I think there is a time based on the season and market. I mean, if you can afford to sit on your house, don't sell when rates are high and nobody's buying, wait a year. And if the outlook is favorable, wait. But
Yeah, that's true. Mine would be choosing the realtor that you're working with and who's going to be listing your home.
mm,
Just because you know a realtor doesn't mean that they're the best one for you and for your home. I think a lot of people feel obligated. They're like, oh, my best friend's a realtor or my family member's a realtor. But, look into their history. Have they sold a lot of homes? What's their average days on market with the houses that they have sold? Um, I mean, you need to do the research. It's an important decision that you're selling a home, and it's ultimately one of the biggest financial decisions that you'll ever have. So,
mhm.
just do the research and make sure that you're choosing someone that's best for your home.
Yeah. How would you do the research? Just ask people?
Almost just asking. Yeah, you can look online. Some brokerages will have like their stats
Mhm.
on there. And also just kind of reaching out. I mean, if you talk to a realtor, they're gonna be pretty proud of their stats. So they might just tell you.
Yeah.
But like you said, finding the three. Just because you see their billboard, all through town doesn't mean that might be the best realtor for
Yeah.
you. It's just making sure that you do your research.
Yeah. I think there's a big difference between listing agents and buyer's agents because there might be somebody you want to work with that is not a good fit. Because, I mean, they might not represent you in the best way as far as listing your property. Maybe they're dated in their ways and, take bad photos, which are not going to present well to the buyers. Maybe they don't list it in the proper MLS and say they're a Columbus realtor and they don't list it here in
You just had
Zanesville.
that.
Just had that.
Mm-hmm.
Which the seller would never know.
I know. So you do have to kind of know the questions to ask.
Yeah, maybe, which is tough.
Yeah. And then a lot of agents, we all offer different things in our marketing. So
Mhm.
as an agent personally, I offer drone photography for my listings because my husband's a drone photographer. Yeah. So I get to offer that. Professional photography, videography. I think my marketing's amazing. So I'm going to do reels and video content and marketing that way. And I do have a decent sized following on social media. So a lot of people are going to see it. Um, but not every realtor offers those things. And some realtors might offer more than others. So those are things that buyers need to know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, sellers need to know.
Yeah. Everybody needs to know.
Everyone needs to know. It's a thing.
Yeah. Like, share, comment.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So moving into marriage. Marriage and couple life. Number one, describe your perfect date in detail. Where, when, what you're eating, and what makes it perfect.
Do you want to start?
I can start.
Yeah.
So personally, I'm a sucker for day dates. I would much rather have a day date opposed to going out for an evening and having a quick dinner.
Mhm.
So my perfect date would be waking up in the morning. This is if the kids aren't there. Say the kids aren't there all day and it's just you and me.
Sounds amazing.
Sounds amazing. Waking up and us having coffee on the porch.
Yeah.
And morning, just early. If it was sunrise, which that never happens, but if it was, that'd be awesome. And just kind of like in each other's presence, given, And then moving to like a yoga studio, going and having like a quick hot yoga sesh or a little slow flow morning. And then afterwards going to like a cute aesthetic coffee shop because you can never have too much coffee.
Any tips on coffee shops you prefer?
We have so many amazing coffee shops in Zanesville.
I think so.
We're in Zanesville, Ohio. And one of our personal favorites is Chapman's Coffee House. They originated out of New Concord. And so we actually used to drive there for their coffee because it's amazing. And then they've opened up a place here in Zanesville. So now we love going there. I also love the walk here in town.
Yep.
And it's like traditional coffee shop. You can go in and work. They have good sandwiches. With the coffee cup.
I love the coffee cup. I love their pastries.
They are such good pastries.
Yeah.
Oh, so good. But yeah, we have some pretty great ones. We have a really cool one that we haven't got to go to. It's called Alley Cat Cafe.
Oh, yes.
And it's in the mall, which is not aesthetic, but it's fine. But you go in and you can drink your coffee while petting cats.
Which I
don't think you would
don't
like
like that. I have a cat, and I personally don't want to pet her or have her touch me.
So if you're a cat person, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
and I've heard their coffee's good. But so anyways, I would like to go to a coffee shop and like have a sandwich and enjoy a iced latte and just have that aesthetic.
So now it's 10 o'clock in the morning.
Now it's 10 o'clock.
What about the rest of the day?
So then we would go for a hike. And I like going to Black Hand Gorge. We could like Hocking Hills and get really good hike in. And then I would like to finish the day at a local restaurant with something with cool food like street tacos or sliders and then like fun drinks.
Yeah.
So that would be my day date.
Yeah. That's a good day date. The question was the perfect date. So your date is a day date, just like in April for your birthday. You like gifts every day for 30 days and not just a birthday. So it's a birthday month.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your perfect day date is exactly that all day long.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
I mean, that pretty well aligns with my day date, my date. When I think about my ideal date, I think of like Cameron and I's first date, and we walked the train tracks that we later found out that were still active. We went to Muddy Misers here in Zanesville. Pretty good food. Camry skimped and ordered like chicken nuggets and macaroni
Off the kids' menu.
off the kids menu, and I ordered like a real good like herb crusted chicken with like some au gratin potatoes and
Yeah, they were the jumbo mac and cheese that time.
jumbo mac and cheese.
Yeah, so good.
So good. But I don't want to skimp on a date. Like I don't want to go on dates every day if I can't get what I want. So I want the good food. And but a lot of stuff outdoors if the weather's permitting. I mean, we sat outside, we skipped rocks along the river. I mean, those are still some of our core memories. We went to Dillon and went hiking. Mm-hmm. At that time, we didn't have any pets or kids, so it was pretty easy just to do whatever we wanted.
Yeah.
But I aligned with that. I love the slow morning coffee. Mm-hmm. So
sucker for yoga.
Sucker for yoga. We haven't done that since having Lowen, so it's been 2 years. We used to go every Saturday morning. Mm-hmm.
We were so cool.
So cool.
You know, like the date that I explained, we had that every weekend. We did that date almost every weekend before we had kids because I journal a lot and I love going back through old journals and rereading entries. And multiple times I've found entries where it was like, it was such a great day. It was just a normal Saturday. We went to a coffee shop and then we went to yoga and then we went hiking and then we went to a brewery and then we finished the day at a dog park. Like, now I'm like, we wouldn't do one of those things once a week because there's no way that we could do it right now.
No.
But I kind of think it's funny.
Yeah.
One day we'll have it again.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's okay. We like what we have now too.
Oh, it's amazing.
Our dates are different. Yeah. We go to farmer's market, we take the kids, and it's always like a show and tell, rolling up with 3 babies in a wagon the size of a small car. So people are like, oh, ooh, wow, like
everybody stops
and talks about their own wagons that they have and the kids. And so it's fun.
It's it's exciting.
Yeah. It's laughable. It's funny. But
yeah, we love
the gym. Our date might consist of going to the gym and putting the kids in child watch and working out, playing pickleball.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah, we play pickleball now.
Because we're cool like that.
Yeah.
We're not that good, but we feel like we are.
Yeah.
We've never played with anybody other than ourselves.
I played with once.
With family.
Yeah.
So we don't actually know how good we are yet.
It's my first time playing. And Chris, if you're watching this, I whooped you. Riker and I, a 10-year-old, took down a 12-year-old and a 34-year-old. So big accomplishment.
It was his win for the day.
Yes.
All right. Number 2. What's one thing your spouse does that makes you feel most supported? You're reading my answer.
No, I'm in the thought.
Okay.
I mean, you're always there for me. You're like a pretty big advocate. I'm a hype woman, so I mean, most supported, just being a good mom, helping take care of the kids. I don't feel like there's any downfalls there. She's very driven, so I've never felt like I had to carry the weight by myself. So you're always a go-getter. I don't think you could not be that. So
No.
it's good.
Thank you. Mine is that you're so good at stepping in during like high stress situations. But like when Chance is gone at work and I'm at home with the kids, it's easy to get overstimulated and overwhelmed by yourself when you're parenting 3 kids. And so when he walks in, there's no downtime. He just like instantly steps into that role that I need of like, he gets the kids, anyone needs change, he does it. Anyone needs fed, he does it. If it's noticeable that I need a moment alone, you like, all right, kids, let's go outside. And like the other day, like, I'm gonna take Lon for a walk. You do what you need to do. And it gives me time to like reset.
Yeah. Yeah. You made dinner, got all that done.
Yeah. So I feel like that makes me feel the most supported because especially when you're parenting all day by yourself and you feel it too, like when you parent all day by yourself and I come in, it can be overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
So it is nice when you get to that other person come back and just step right into it and not have to need a downtime from work. You just roll right into it.
I would love that.
Right. You don't get that
I
opportunity.
don't know what that is.
No. All right. Parenting. What is the hardest part about parenting 3 little ones right now?
I'll start with this. I think the hardest part about parenting 3 little ones right now is the fact that we have 3 little ones. Most of the time, you get not most of the time, I guess. For us, it's normal, but I see a lot of people space out having kids, which seems like the logical thing to do. And you'd have a 2-year-old, a newborn, 4-year-old, 2-year-old. But like we have 2-year-old, 9-month-olds, and there's 3 of them. So the 2-year-old, you can't communicate, so
I think we're just now at a point where
just now. So she knows kind of right from wrong. But I mean, it's overwhelming with 3 kids. So that's the hardest thing because 1 kid is easy. It's like having a dog. You just drag them along. They do everything you do. 3, I mean, I went to the chiropractor yesterday. I had to put the kids in the wagon to get inside. Someone noticed me. I wasn't struggling. It's just normal. But she opened the door for me. She's like, wow, you have 2 kids. And I said, oh, there's a 3rd one. Got to get her out still. And then, my mom felt the need to, I told her I was going to the chiropractor. She's like, hey, need me to stop by? I was like, no, I'm good. And I'm in the back room. My mom walks in. So she felt the need to be there. She's like, wow, I figured I'd walk in and be crazy, but like you were handling it. But
no, yeah.
So, I mean, I had things handled. I wouldn't have went there if I knew it was going to be anything crazy. But
yeah,
I mean,
our kids are so well behaved.
Yeah.
I think we got really lucky on that.
Yeah. I don't know if it's luck. Is that luck?
I think we're just amazing parents.
Yeah, I think
they're just amazing kids.
Yeah.
I think
they're good kids.
When one's being chaos, the other 2 like know to hold back. I don't know why, but I always feel that way. Like if the boys are being really chill, it's probably because Lowen's being a little bit harder that day.
Yeah.
And if Lo is super chill, the boys are like, it's our time to shine.
Yeah.
But
what about you?
So mine is doing anything alone is the harder part. Kind of like what you leading today, like parenting the 3, I feel like we've gotten really good at it as a team and we're doing it together. Like when we go anywhere together with the kids, I always just feel like this is easy. This is fine. One's crying, one has the other kids, and one's dealing with that kid, or we're tossing bottles back and forth to each other, like to get the job done.
Yeah.
But when you are doing it by yourself, I mean, you're fully parenting alone in a public spot with 3 kids. And that can be a little nerve-wracking or high anxiety for me.
I feel like for us, we thrive with more people because people will always step in and help with the kids, whether we need it or not. I'll always welcome any help. So if people come over or see us out and about, they're like, oh, can we hold him? And I was like, yeah, that'd be great because there's only 2 of us. So someone's always not getting held.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. The more people, the better. I always like, grab a baby.
Yeah.
If he cries, pass him back.
Yeah.
But yes, that'd be mine. Just kind of doing things alone. I know, like when I take the kids shopping, which I very rarely do unless I really want to go somewhere. But I don't know. When I'm with you, like the protector's there, so I don't have to like keep alert as much. So when I'm getting children in and out of the car, it makes me nervous because like I am having to turn my back on one to put one in the car.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's always like my major anxiety. So as soon as I get everyone in the car, I lock the doors and I'm like, okay, we're good. Or I can get everyone as fast as I can, but everyone in the wagon, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure.
So that's my thing.
Yeah.
I think that comes from like a female standpoint
Mm-hmm.
too.
Yeah, we do like Walmart deliveries. I mean, no matter the cost, it alleviates the stress of loading kids up, going to the grocery store. You don't have to worry about those fears and anxieties that you have. I mean, that's all alleviated by $100 a year Walmart delivery.
Yeah.
So worth it.
So worth it. Oh my God. And you actually save money because you can be like, oh, just order what I got last week. Opposed to like in the grocery store, and you're
Sure.
like, I need this. I need this.
Yeah, don't go hungry.
Yeah.
Don't take your kids because they're going to see snacks and stuff that they don't
Or
need.
toys.
Toys. You always don't
Right.
need the toys. So, but I do think we are losing out on the social aspect and just interacting with people, you know, running into old friends or meeting new people. So,
Yeah, that's a whole
I
generation
miss that,
thing.
but
Everyone does online shopping now.
yeah, same as Amazon. And
It's so true. Yeah. All right, number 2. What's the funniest parenting moment you've had this year?
I'll go first. The funniest thing right now is Lowen is learning the difference in the boys' names.
Oh,
And we have Sutton and Dawson. And she's more fond of Sutton, but she also really enjoys calling him Sutty Boy.
yeah.
So she says, "Where's Sutty Boy? Sutty Boy." So that's really cute and funny.
So this morning, she actually picked up Dawson pretty well.
Oh,
And she calls him Sawson.
yeah, that's Dawson.
And she goes, Sawson's awake. He's awake, Sawson. And then when my sister got there to watch, she goes, Sutty Boy and Sawson. And she was like making sure. And she's right every time.
Yeah.
She's just really good at knowing who's who.
Camry calls Dawson Dossie. So it's kind of feminine, but for now it works.
Then I call him Doss. And you really don't like that one either.
Don't like that.
His nickname was supposed to be Gray.
Yeah, but yeah.
Dawson Gray. But
it might still happen.
Yeah. You can continue your thought though. Sorry.
That's it.
Just them doing their names.
For now, yeah.
But then you kind of mentioned something about being like a proud moment too.
Yeah, proud moment. I thought it was really cool. Yeah, the other day I took Lowen for a bike ride. She's never rode more than 20 feet at a time, turned around, came back just on our back deck or patio, and we went for a 1.5 mile bike ride. And she just took off and went.
That's awesome.
So I thought it was so cool. And then she's never rode a bike down a hill. So I tried to manage that situation, but she learned how to ride a bike down a hill and be able to lift her feet and coast. And
oh my goodness.
so, I mean, she was pretty proud of herself, and she wore out her shoes after one bike ride. So
her brand new shoes.
Yeah, but I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. I want to take her. I want to see her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so much fun.
That was while Mama was getting a little reset break.
Mm-hmm.
So I put.
What about you? Wait, are you going for funny and proud?
Funny and proud.
Okay, so the most funny moment.
Funny moment. So I think the 2-year-old stage is hilarious because they're learning to talk, but they also copy you a lot.
Oh.
So they're constantly you know exactly where I'm going with this.
Well, we cuss like pirates, so.
We're bad, and we are trying to get better. We come from an oil and gas background a little, so we're getting better, yes. But we're also very honest. So we're going to just kind of tell it how we see it. However, I was in the car, and we were all in the car, and I don't know why, but I said, oh gosh, I'm pissed. And from the back seat, we hear, Mom, you pissed? We just looked at each other like, oh my gosh, she's always listening. And I go, no, Lowen, Mommy's not pissed. And she goes, oh, you okay? I'm like, I'm okay.
I think I love too whenever we're on the phone and we say bye, and I'm talking to you, and I'll say bye, all right, love you. And Lowen from the back seat say, bye, love you.
Have a good day.
Have a good day. Or like yesterday, you asked her if she used the bathroom, like pooped, and she was like, no, I pissed.
She said, no, I pissed. I was like, why would you even know that?
We've never
used
to that. No.
And I was like, did I mishear her? And I was like, that was clear as day.
Yeah.
Now I pissed. I was like, okay, well, you just peed, but that's okay.
What about proud?
Oh, proud. I didn't prepare for that one, but I don't know. I feel like just seeing the milestones.
Yeah.
You know, like right now she's talking in sentences, and I think that's amazing. And I think a really proud moment right now is she can sing her ABCs and count to 10. It's rough, but like she sings the ABCs more in rhythm and without actually saying all of the letters, but she knows most of the letters.
She does.
And counting 1 to 10, I think is pretty impressive for a 2-year-old.
I think too, how she parents her babies. So that's a proud moment for like us as parents, but also for her, you know, being gentle and kind and taking care of her babies. And
yeah, she's been baby talking the boys.
yeah.
And you and I sat there the other day and just kind of like looking at her like, oh, because she did it this morning too, but the boys were playing and I think Sutton was crying and she goes, oh, baby, you okay? You okay, baby? And she's getting the toy, she's giving him a toy, and we're learning to share right now. And that's a hard stage alone. But Sutton was playing with the toy, and so she was like, oh, let me, you know, and so she was trying to make him share with her. And then she would play with, and then she'd give it to Dawson. And then Sutton started crying for it, so she like lightly gave it back to Sutton. I don't know. I just kind of felt like that was cool because I've been trying to teach her how to share, and so she was trying to teach the boys how to share. So that was a little proud mama.
Yeah, definitely.
The last one. What's one lesson we've learned from parenting that has also helped us in business and marriage?
Do you want to start?
I can go first. I feel like consistency. Like we've learned consistency more in parenting, and we learn the importance of consistency, like keeping them on a schedule, whether it's like feeding or schedule, like actual schedules, sleep time, bedtime, food, and even just in our routine, keeping it consistent, because I feel like kids do really well with like being on schedules.
Oh yeah.
And I think it's kind of taught me a little bit more, like even in business, the more consistent you are, the more your business is going to flourish. And then it kind of brings it into like marriage, being consistent in your marriage, just kind of keeps it all strong and bonded too. So
yeah,
I think consistency is a really big key.
I think that's huge, but I also think being flexible and adaptable with trying to stay to a schedule, but if something doesn't go as planned, you know, just pivoting and acting accordingly. Same with like parenting and business, you know, a lot of times things don't go as planned, but just being able to, you know, assess the situation and just pivot and proceed. I mean, not get hung up on things too long, you know, you can't change the past. So just keep going forward. So
I need to do better at that.
Yeah. Yeah, we all do.
What would yours be?
Wasn't that mine? Being adaptable?
Oh, I thought you were just tithering on mine.
No.
Okay. Oh, that was yours.
It's mine.
Okay. No, yeah, being flexible, being consistent. I think there's so many. It's hard to narrow it down to one, but
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, that's about it. Short and sweet. It's how we like it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening. And something that we asked for you guys, you know, ask these questions with your partner. Have that conversation with them and kind of see what your answers would be. So if you would follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and we are Married to the Market. Watch us on YouTube, listen to us on Spotify, on our socials. Chance is
Chance.thelender.
And I am Camry Stoffel.DC Realty. And make sure to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment or a review.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Thanks.